he claims on his finance thing he did that he pays his roommate like $1,500 per month. His dog dies. You know what? If his dog dies, I've already said it before. If his dog dies, I will probably, especially if it's near like the end of the month when I generally do my video, I'd postpone my video because I don't want to really. Like I love dogs. I really like dogs. So hey, a dog is well made heart. If his dog died, it's like Sammy died on like the fucking 25th of the month or something like that, and I usually put my video up in the first couple of days of the following month to do a summary. I probably would push that back because I wouldn't feel nice making a video if his dog died shortly beforehand because I think I would be. I don't want to upset. I know this probably sounds weird. I don't really want to upset the guy when he's going through something incredibly difficult like that. But I don't know. We'll have to see how he reacts to it because honestly, if for example Sammy dies and he tries to like monetize it and go nuts on it and really try and like hammer people over the head with it, that would probably really actually genuinely piss me off, and I would probably make a video responding to it, and I'd probably be very pissed off compared to like I usually think I'm like nice and jokey and casual with the whole thing, but I would genuinely be very pissed off with the whole thing. And Sammy is like 9 or 10 years old, I think. What do you mean like calling Sammy a 3 AM video? Well, I don't know, maybe we get a repeat of him going to his mother's crypt, of him going to Sammy's grave or something like that, which would not surprise me, him going to Sammy's grave in videos. You know, like usually when he's doing like one of his like heartfelt videos, he goes outside for a walk in that park. It would not surprise me if he goes to like a gravestone for Sammy or something like that in the future for those videos, and that would be that would annoy me. That would genuinely annoy me if he did something like that. I don't really know. I don't know what his next big scare thing would be. I don't know what his next big scare thing would be. You'll make fun of Boogie whenever Sammy? I'd say I'll say Sammy's ugly. I will 100% say Sammy's ugly, but I will never. I won't laugh at him for if he's upset that Sammy dies or something like that. I think that's kind of monstrous and fucked up. But I was expecting a lot worse reaction. I was expecting people to be like, "Oh my god, well, why are you saying it's weird to laugh at Boogie for getting cancer? Why are you saying it's weird to celebrate Boogie getting cancer? You must be a turbo car." I was expecting that kind of reaction because I was like, "You're kind of weird if you like celebrate him potentially dying." I think that's a bit odd. But I surprisingly didn't get that. That might come. To be fair. I haven't had any of Boogie's fans in my comment section yet. I don't think. Going nuts at me, but who knows? Who knows? I always get a couple of Boogie's fans in my comment section, generally telling me how I'm literally Hitler because I dare talk about Boogie, the public person on a public platform. But I don't, who knows? But yes, guys, I am fucking. I'm distracted as fuck here, guys. And yes, he did. He punched Sammy in the back of the head. I kind of... Should I? I probably should. I probably should. Where is it? Where is it? Oh god, fuck me. I need to organize all of my shit. Is this it? Yes, it is. I need to organize all my shit. My folders have become slowly...
And the third guy...
Jesus Christ, Boogie. Here we go. The moment everyone was probably waiting for, because they kept bringing it up over and over again, because we all know.
Guys, I think I fucked up. And the third guy says,
"Oh, I didn't mean to play it again." Oh, well, one more time. There we go, guys. Hello, Jocko. How are you? Do you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I've never... Well, actually, no. I've watched like the first 5 episodes of the original series. I never got really that much further on. For it. I will watch it at some point. It's just I haven't really watched a lot of new anime in a very... Well, I know JoJo's not particularly new. It depends on what season you watch, but yeah. I haven't watched a lot of anime in a while, I should say. I've just been I'm a very busy boy. I've watched a lot of things. I haven't even gone to the cinema recently. I didn't want to go see Black Panther. I just didn't. I heard spoilers for it, and I was like, I'm okay. Pretty much the whole script was leaked, more or less, and people wrote out the spoilers for it. And I saw it, and I was like, nah. Nah, I'm okay. I don't need to see that. There's probably other things I could watch. There's probably other things in cinema I could watch. There's a Banshees of Inisherin or something like that, with Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. I might actually watch that. But yes, I haven't really done a lot of things. I mentioned on Twitter, because Fry Guy mentioned it ages ago, and I kind of started answering it and then died inside. I was at one point going to do like a review of what is like woke cartoons in mass quotation marks, all because of this fucking Dead End Paranormal Park, whatever the fuck it's called. Pretty much it's a show where it's about female to male transgender, and he then gets with a guy in it, and then there's a girl, and she has autism. She gets with a girl wearing a hijab in it, and it was one of those ones that it was shared around by the right wing a lot online, being like, look, this is propaganda to try and make your kids gay, you know, the standard stuff. And the quartering covered it and all, and he's the king of bad takes. So I saw it, and I was like, I'm kind of curious to see what that show's actually like, because I always like, what is the Steven Universe? It's actually kind of more woke than Steven Universe. So I thought, you know, fuck it. I'm going to watch it, because I don't like people telling me what my opinion should be, so I like to watch things. So I went out and I actually watched it, and genuinely it's a fucking terrible show. It's a terrible show. One of the funniest bits about it, though, is that it's fucking bad. Oh yeah, Fraga is genuinely a fucking bad show, because it's like it's a self-insert as well. Because I think the creator of it looks exactly like the main character. They're a fat person with blue hair. I'll see if I can just get a quick picture of like the main character here. Dead End Paranormal. I think that's what it's called. Dead End Paranormal Park. Is that it? And it's one of those ones where they were really hammering in, look how woke we are. You know, like this is the main character. Like. I think I like the only white character in it. Yeah, like the only white character in it, because it's like him and his Vietnamese boyfriend, and she's, I can't remember where she's from, but she's like Iranian. Like the dog is like the most cliched hipster thing ever, where it's it's a pug wearing a fez, and then you've got Courtney, who's a demon, who is the non-binary character. Courtney is unironically the best character because they're just demon and they just are awful and mean about things. But the show is, I haven't actually watched the second season yet, and this looks awful. I haven't watched the second season yet, but I decided to watch it because it's just like, this is the song bit that everyone freaked out about. Every character in it is gay. And when you look at the characters on Internet Movie Database, I'll get not the Internet Movie Database, Wikipedia. I'll get the Wikipedia article for it, because on Wikipedia the characters are just stereotypes, not stereotypes, but like, okay, Zach is Barney's the main character, 18-year-old, gay, transgender. Then Norma, 17-year-old, bisexual, autistic, Pakistani, American. Then you've got, is that, no, who's that? Logs, gay, Vietnamese American. And then you've got, what's the other woman called? Iranian American Muslim. Every character is described by like their personality or who they are or what their interests are. Every character is described as being like what their sexuality is, what skin color they are, and what their like religion is. That's pretty much what everyone's defined as, because, you know, it's just like, it's so box-ticky that the characters don't have character. It's like one of the characters, the autistic girl. There's an entire episode just about how stressful it is to be autistic, and then like the show never talks about it again. Hello Lisa, how are you? And the show like never really talks about it again. And I was like, I watched it, I was like, fuck, that was bad. But there's some bits that look good. Like, some of the songs are undeniably, in my opinion, crackers. I'm sure a lot of people disagree with me, but I have a shit taste in music. But some of the songs are pretty good in it. But it was generally shit, and I only recently found out it had a fucking second season, so I might actually watch that. And I was going to do, like, a watch-through of a bunch of like woke cartoons and just do like a general like retrospective of them. They talk about wokeness in cartoons because I used to talk about movies and all more on the channel than I do now, and I'd like to get back to stuff like that. So I might do this still because I was watching this and then I watched, what was it called? It's like Centaur World. Centaur World, which is just fucking something. Centaur World is this show where like you will have these characters here, like it is the worst character designs that have ever existed. It's such an ugly show, like terrible character designs. Like the main writer is this character and they voice the character and they're like the goofy silly character and none of it's funny and they're all fucking awful. But I only saw it because it was like this like looming dark thread in it, and in this it's like has like a gritty dark war going on with like people like murdering each other and like all this death and destruction and all, and then suddenly the character gets knocked out and wakes up in this goofy world, and it's just ever since this happens, fucking gone downhill. It's absolutely dog shit. So it's like 4 seasons long or something like that. It's like 4 seasons long, and I was just very quickly like, oh no, I can't. I don't know if I could watch this. I'm only halfway through the first season, and it's just so fucking awful. But apparently it's like a big allegory for like suicide, and it's like really dark and really bleak. I probably should be careful scrolling here, because I think something I scrolled past there was kind of a bit suspect looking. I'm just going to close that down. Yeah, so it's bizarre. Bisexual, yeah, Boogie doesn't know what that is. Boogie's an old man. How would he know what bisexual is? He only made out with a guy and gave him a hand job. He doesn't know what bisexuals are. Isn't that just gay people? So I don't know. I might go and I might watch through a couple of those shows and do like a retrospective of like what woke cartoons are like. And I was considering doing that. I wasn't going to Steven Universe. It's kind of old now. And also I just don't want to watch it. I just don't want to watch Steven Universe. I've seen like a couple of the songs, and I'm like, even these songs are shit. I don't want to watch Steven Universe. So I was thinking about doing it, Centaur World, and what else I was going to do? Like She-Ra. She-Ra's apparently very woke. I was going to do those ones, and like just go through it and see what the crack is. Spoiler, they suck. So far, it's generally. I feel like there was one I watched that was meant to be woke, and it was actually pretty good, but I do not remember what it was. So clearly it wasn't very good. The fall one I did, yes. The one where she stuck her phone inside her shoe into her dad's friend. I laughed out loud in the middle of the cinema laughing at it. It was so, I'm terrible to go to a movie with, because I will laugh at movies at really inopportune times if something stupid happens in them. Do I read manga? Sometimes I read manga. I read manga a lot of times if I watch an anime, because a lot of anime are just adverts for manga. This is going to be a bit of anime talk for anyone who's not interested in anime. Log off to back in 5 minutes if you really want. A lot of anime are treated as advertisements for the manga. There's one called Gakugarashi, which is School Live. Or School Live. I don't actually know because I don't know the direct pronunciation, but it's a club where the girls live inside this school. Spoilers for it. Spoilers for Gakugarashi. I don't even know if I can show a picture of it here without spoiling it. But I will see if I can find a picture of it that isn't super spoilery. Sure, we'll go with this one. We'll go with this one here. And people are going to be like, oh my god, fucking, no way, huge shit. This is Gakugarashi. It is a bunch of little girls, they're like high school or something like that, hanging out in school, and it's very dark. Yes, Cole, you got it in one minute. And it is like really boring in general for the first episode. Because I generally try and watch the first episode of every show that comes out. This is a couple of years ago. And I was watching along with it. And I was like, this is kind of boring. I'm not gonna watch it. And then at the end of the first episode, boom, suddenly revealed it's all this girl's hallucination. This happy world that she lives in, because she actually is in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. The show went on for 12 episodes and then stopped, which is very standard for anime nowadays. They'll do 12 episodes. It's not PWS, so I know like one of the girls. Usually anime run for a core, is what it's called. It's a season of anime. It's 12 episodes, 13 episodes long. And then suddenly it's real zombie thing, but the show only ran for 12 episodes and it stopped. So I read like the manga on this and other things that are like that to just see how the story ends. So I guess I find that kind of thing. What is Daria? I'm not Daria? I don't know what Daria is. One second. Might know it if I look at it. Daria? I've never watched Daria. I've seen that movie before, but I've never actually watched the show. Is it good? Is it terrible? I'll take advice. I'm gonna fucking dare play it away. K-On! Is a great show. K-On! Is a great show, and unironically really like the music. Darius has put up beats in the head. I never really put beats in the head. Never really made it over here. I think it's a very American show. I seen like the movie. That's quite it. I feel like I've missed a lot of chat. Chat is moving very quickly. A lot of people here. It's very unusual. Watch Starlight review? No. I've read One Punch Man, bro. I watched the anime and then I read some of it, and then I was like, I'm just gonna wait for more anime to come out because I like the animation. I think it looks better, so I'll actually wait for more anime to actually come out. She's a pretty picture. Oh, well, okay. Lisa, do you know what? That makes sense why I recognize that. I was like, I definitely recognize the woman in that picture. Okay, there you go. That makes sense. Space Dandy is very good. I've never watched the second season. Nobody ever watched the first season. I like sexual life stuff. I do. I have more Laurel. I've seen bits and pieces of it back on like I think it was on. I watched bits and pieces of it, but I was never huge into it. But I like slice of life stuff because my taste in anime can be like super dark, fucked up, messed up, really gory, really awful stuff. Or I can like just a couple girls being like, let's start a motorcycle club, and I'll watch that shit. So I watch pretty much everything. Did I play Naruto? No. I think I did before, like my Steam account. I'm pretty sure I have like this Sakura game. But I like watching that stuff. Like I don't want to be one of those because I play it because of the plot. I like cringe. I have seen Parasite. I haven't watched all of it. I've watched half of it. That's my story from all of it. I just get bored and I just drop things halfway through. But I've watched the first half of Parasite. But I like those kind of things. I think are hilarious. For example, Pizza's currently playing a game called like what is it called? It's called like Forever and Always or something like that. One second, I'm going to pull up Pete's here. He is playing a game called like Forever and Always, like, and it is a fucking weirdo game that I was nice and I actually warned him that it's a porn game that he didn't actually realize. It beginnings and always. It is like a visual novel style, like dating sim, and yes, some of you probably were immediately freaked out because a little child popped up during this dating sim. It starts off with you as a child. Meeting another child, and you start like dating as a child, and then it goes up till you're 18, and there are apparently adult like R-rated scenes in it. And he looks exactly, especially in this post, he looks exactly like the type of person who's playing a game pulling that face when the little boy pops up his name. So yeah, he's playing this, and it's so creepy, and everyone in chat when he first started playing it were just constantly saying, Pete, this just looks like a pedo game. What the fuck are you playing this for? This is such a pedophile game. What the fuck are you playing for? And he would rage and shout, being like, you're ruining the game for me by trying to say stuff like that. The game's really innocent and it's really cute, and you're trying to ruin it. And it's like, oh, dude. What exactly is my avatar? A berry eating a potato? It's a dog. It's Noel's image from Kiwi Farms. Yeah, with a potato. It's a big thing in Kiwi Farms for a while to use this wiggler design. I think was originally when people were making my little guy in the costume. There you go. I think it's for Halloween because everyone was dressing up for Halloween. Kiwi Farms. So originally I had like Mio and Fubuki from Hololive and my picture that came for Halloween. It's a North Korea visual novel. Bet that's outstanding. My dictator can't be this cute or something like that, probably. What the fuck is Pete's playing? Yeah, it's just. Oh no, they got even younger! Oh my god, there's so many kids! Oh my god, no! I haven't watched this! Oh no, so many kids! Seriously, thank you, cousin. Why should they such a good kid to babysit? Oh no! Hey, I saw your football shows earlier. They were really good. I like getting the chance to spend time together. Ugh, you've been encouraging smile. No! Doesn't it make good content? Like, everyone kind of ruins the game by repeatedly telling him, this is like some pedo shit. You know, this is like really dodgy. I think they're great. You sound like a proud dad. Well, Jorge, is good, but Nicholas is probably a cavalry. I think Nicholas is way cuter than all the other Suarez. I hope Nicholas is over 18. You nodded, you shrugged. I really hope Nicholas is over 18. Oh god, no peeps. Yes, dating game. It's a dating game, I'll say massive. Wasn't even that a again. That is not even close to narrowed down. I'm gonna go with Neon Genesis Evangelion because that's the most famous like anime. Yeah, yeah. I think people like totally ruined this game for people. He didn't stop playing it, obviously. He's still going. And at one point, I was just like, I remember because we were watching in chat. I watched like, the first episode of it, and it was godly. The one I was talking about earlier, it's called School Live or School Live. I can't remember, or Gakugarashi in Japanese. It was School Live, School Live. Look at it. It's pretty solid. It's a funny anime. Some sad moments, some violent moments when they're fighting zombies and stuff like that. It's kind of reminded me of something reminded me of it. There was an anime called it was a show called All of Us Are Dead. It was a Korean, sorry. It was a Korean school drama thing here, which is about zombies. Korea obviously created zombies better than fucking anyone. And it's called All of Us Are Dead, and it's about these kids like surviving in school during a zombie outbreak, and people like get infected by the zombie disease, and like kind of affects them, but doesn't totally make them into a zombie, which is something else comes in Gakugarashi at some points. And I was like, holy shit, this is just Gakugarashi, but fucking so much worse. Honestly, no, Jaggy, it's a fucking shit show. I hated that show so fucking much. Because I watched it back when I got really sick, back before I started my channel, and I was intending to do a full breakdown of the show and be like, I fucking hate this show. I fucking hate it. I played Lollipop Chainsaw, I played Lollipop like a few 3 years ago. I fucking hated the show so much. Like the zombie bits, like the first 2 episodes of it, fantastic. It's like 8 episodes long, 10 episodes long, something like that. But like the first like 2 or 3 episodes, I think, are incredible. Really, really good. This scene, everything about this whole scene, terrible. Ruined the show. So The Walking Dead, yeah, kind of The Walking Dead started off good and then kind of messed up. It's zombies, you can't go wrong, dude. There are so many bad zombie movies. There's so many bad zombie movies. They were starting at 7. Originally it was, but it did change, Dylan. I changed it earlier this day, I think it was. But yes, you've missed nothing. You've missed nothing. We're talking about anime and all, and I've lost like 40 viewers. Which I don't blame anyone for. We're talking about Pete's and his game about fucking babysitting children and talking about how they're really cool.
Either way, quarrel of the earth
are we going to find out names? Nicholas! Oh my god, you know why I said I hope Nicholas was over 18? This one's Nicholas. This one's Nicholas, the one he said was cute. Oh, that Christ drank. 1 second, boys. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, that hurt. I've seen The Boys, Sleepy. Boys is fantastic. I really like it. It's one of those things as well, where I saw people ranting online, saying, oh my god, The Boys is so woke nowadays. It's just so fucking woke. And I was like, it's not really that woke. There's some bits of it that are kind of woke, but it's really not that woke at all. Like, so, I don't know. I don't like it. What the fuck was that? I'm not sure that came across in the mic. I heard in the background here. What is my dog? Yeah. Just a good girl. I have no idea what's happening anymore. Yes. So, we'll watch some Boogie. We'll watch some Boogie. There's a couple things I tucked away here. We're gonna get rid of that because I feel uncomfortable down my screen. There's a couple things I wanted to talk about because I didn't really have anything planned for this. I thought we'd just come out, we'll chat, we'll hang out, we'll have a good time, everyone. You know, as we do. And sorry, I'm dying here slowly. But yes, I was kind of curious about watching this dating guide for fat man thing, because it just seems like clickbait as well. But, where was it? I was gonna... I was going to mention this one because I thought this was pretty funny. In life, say whatever you want to say. Do whatever you want to do. As long as you aren't ruining someone else's vibe. None of us are getting rid of his life, have fun with it. I think that's so funny. Because Boogie's whole thing used to be like, I'm okay with anyone doing anything, guys. I'm okay with anyone doing anything as long as you don't hurt someone. And then, fuck you. But as long as you don't hurt anyone, say what you want, do what you want, I don't care. I love Boogie's just like totally changed his thing. Now it's just like, as long as you don't ruin someone's vibe. As long as you don't ruin someone's vibe, because he has to scale it back now because he's well, not suddenly, he's actively pro-deplatforming people and like threatening to sue people. So you can't just say, as long as you don't hurt people now, it has to be like, well, as long as you don't like ruin someone's vibe. Well, this comment ruined my vibe, Boogie. So there you go. You're the bad guy now because you've ruined my vibe. Also, he did this. Let's light those candles. Go ahead. Let's light those candles. It seems that when someone threatens you but doesn't realize you grew up in an abusive home and can easily handle anything. I saw this and just was like, okay, that's bait. That's bait. It's bait. I'm not, it's well, because I go through and I screenshot things, and when I saw this earlier on, I screenshot it, and I saved it as something like, well, this just comes across as bait. You know, because this is the kind of thing where Boogie is just wanting someone to mention Frank Castle. You know, someone wants to mention like Frank Castle, well, you didn't handle that easy, you didn't handle this easy, you didn't handle that's just bait. You know, and I just like I'm not gonna really. My kiddo just said, Mom, he says a lot of bad words, love. I was going to say, we'll tell your kid fuck up, but I won't. I do. Explain to her what being Irish means. Explain to her what being Irish means. Explain to her that's why YouTube demonetizes all my videos. I'm sure she or he will understand. Who would win, Ethan or Boogie in a boxing match? Boogie. Well, why did I say Boogie? That was a Freudian slip. Ralph, Ralph's a lot younger than Boogie, and my cats are fighting again in the background. Just hear them bombing around in the kitchen. Boogie, I don't really think would stand any form of chance whatsoever. Being Irish means drunk and famished. Yes, and also explosives. Those are the three things that make up any good Irish person. Give me your money, I need a Tesla. Yes, everyone, make sure to give me your money as well. Donate to my OnlyFans. I'm starting a potatoes only OnlyFans. It's just so embarrassing. Irish You're Crazy Boogie needs to give one look at everyone. That's the thing. I forgot about that. Sleepy, thank you for bringing that to my attention. I forgot that Boogie just needs to look at people, and that's them. that's them done. They just run. What is my favorite potato? It's not a single potato. I actually quite like sweet potatoes, which is quite weird and probably not very Irish of me, but I actually really do like sweet potatoes. I like hash browns. Hash browns are my favorite potato product. Especially McDonald's hash browns. I really like McDonald's hash browns. So good Irish is a starved Irish. Yes, we'll go with that. That's why I don't like Boogie, because I look at him and go like, oh, if only me and my ancestors had all the food that you eat, you know, 100,000 of us wouldn't have had to die. You've caught me. That's my entire reason for disliking Boogie. But yeah, Boogie's rewriting of history is it's bizarre, and it's why I say his response with the cancer thing is far more interesting than the actual cancer thing. Because, you know, he's rewriting the begging thing, saying that the begging thing was because of the cancer, even though he got diagnosed 3 days ago, and the begging video was a month and a half ago, you know. The OnlyFans thing, which he repeatedly claimed, this is just an inside joke for me and my fans. I thought everyone understood this as an inside joke. But then he changed it to be, okay, well, it wasn't actually an inside joke. I was doing it deliberately because I wanted big YouTubers to make fun of me, to send attention my way. And he was upset that didn't happen. And now it's like, oh no, well actually I set up OnlyFans because I'm actually worried about my finances because of cancer. I was like, bro. Bro, it keeps changing. It just keeps changing. Like, that's the problem. This is why people don't believe you, because it just keeps fucking changing. Like, the fucking video and how often and how frequently he kept changing his opinion on if it was begging, what he was begging. Like, he talked about in his most recent stream, not the one that is it still happening? Oh, he's still streaming? Oh, he's dancing. He's dancing. He's having a good time. He's having a good time. There you go. Oh my god, it's over 2 hours long. I'm gonna fucking watch this. This is my biggest problem if he does start streaming a lot more. I usually watch his streams at 2 times speed anyway, but still, that's gonna take a fucking long ass time. Yeah, a lot of people said they only got to do some of my video because I wasn't sure. Yes, Tom, exposing Boogie 298 did get deleted recently. I don't think it's going to be for copyright reasons or anything like that. They already said that they were on 2 community guideline strikes. They were making videos and community posts like every day calling like wings and Boogie pedophile child molesters stuff like that. It was pretty much guaranteed that they were going to get in trouble. That they were going to get in trouble and get kicked off eventually. So when it happened, I was like, okay. But there's another guy called like Boogie 298 Hater, who is a bit of an odd duck himself. No, not Boogie 298. Exposing Boogie 298. Irish is going to have a field day with this. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that hurt me. It hurt me. It's like because he's hiding our relationship, our deep connected relationship. Be right back. Okay, no problem. Lisa will wait. Everyone just sit here. We're going to wait for Lisa. I'm just kidding. He's being exposed to every day. Yeah, I have to. It was one of those things where it's like it's just what I said, because people say, it's kind of weird for me as being someone who is kind of an internet hermit, because everyone keeps saying, it's like, you should set up a Discord server for us, and I'm like, no. Or people saying, like, oh, you should get in contact with me, or something like that. Excuse me, Jesus, I'm dying. Sorry, I'll call some more whiskey, guys. Why did I get the fucking dragon soup? I didn't mean the dragon soup. 1 second. There we go. Do I think he strike? I think he community guideline striked him. Or talked to his YouTube brother about it 100%. He wouldn't have copyright striked him. That wouldn't have taken his channel down in that way. Yeah, that's like we need it for our super special forces operations we're going to launch against Boogie in our Discord server. That's like, I'm kind of an internet hermit. It is weird to me now how many people DM me on Twitter, because I will just open up a Twitter and it'll just be like, you got new DM requests, and it's people like saying they have information on Boogie, or giving me information, or saying, oh, Boogie said this to me, and I'm just like, okay. I don't really do that. People have offered to send me like DMs and stuff like that they've claimed Boogie sent them, and I'm like, nah, that's not. I don't know. It's kind of weird for me, because I'm just like, I'm just some guy. I leave my DMs open because I'm more than happy for people to get in contact with me if they want to. It's just like, let people do whatever they want to do. It doesn't affect me in any way, and I'm sure a lot of people like to chat and say hi, which a lot of people do. A lot of people just like message me to say, oh, I like your content. But I don't know. I'm not really one to like plan anything. I just do stuff. Yeah, the Irish QAnon conspiracy theorists, to take him down. I'm going to get all my QAnon brothers together, and we're all going to come after him. Those 200 Twitter accounts he claims he deleted, they were all my QAnon family. It's so weird. I was surprised when you responded to me in a timely manner. I don't really like leaving people on red or anything like that. But I try and respond a couple times at the very least. I don't like ghosting people. I think that's a bit rude. Hello, Naki. Naki, I noticed. I'm scrolling back here, and I can see you've typed before. I wasn't sure if you'd changed your name to Naki because of the potato talk earlier on there. Potato reveal when? It's on screen right now. That is literally me, guys. If you want to picture someone in your head, that's me. I'm currently sitting there, dressed like a dog. And I'm dressed. Before I do every stream, I put on my null costume, and I sit there, and I stick on a kiwi nose and stuff like that. I haven't, Frey guy, I haven't done a break yet. I haven't done a break yet, so how can I put it on?
But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering.
That is one thing I've noticed Boogie doing on his live stream thing. I pointed out my last recap, but
didn't want to meet alone that
day. He said he lost, but he loses every day. Anyway, yeah. Mark, it's absolutely nonsense. I checked. There were not even close to that many people talking. is the potato dog my main icon? You see that potato face? That's one I use for YouTube, and then I've got a separate one for Twitter. Those are my only existences online, pretty much is that on Twitter. So it's a different one. It's like a potato guy with a green hat on for my Twitter account. Boulder Stream type breakdown? No, I don't. I think Boogie is too scared of looking silly that he won't actually make himself appear to anyone. So he won't go on the live streams where he thinks he will look bad. He won't go on where he'll ever have to confront people or argue with people. Same with versions of Sons of Kojima. I think he made the better versions of Sons of Kojima. Thank you very much. Your brother from Sent Daddy Jim to cure his cancer through the street. Thank you, Irishman. It's what we do. Us potato guys. We have to stick together. We have to look after each other. You know, when I heard about cancer, I can only think of my uncle Jim. Oh shit! I wasn't meant to reveal we're all secretly related. God, I can't even think of where I was going with any of my fucking things there. Boogie versus Irish Win, fight of the century. That would be much of a fight, if I'm being honest with you. If I'm being honest with you, Unlimited, it would not be much of a fight whatsoever. All Irishmen people are related? Probably. Like, honestly, like, it's a tiny island. There's not a huge amount of us. Like, we're probably all in some way interconnected. Like, we did create fucking rednecks, and rednecks all fucking their cousins. Like, so I'm sure, like, in some way we were related to that. Did an interview with Frank Brenner. Yes, but that's back when he thought he was winning. That's back when he thought he was winning. That's back when he thought he was like winning people's opinion over to his side. In my opinion, Boogie saw Frank Castle as his like retake of like love and attention. He thought the Frank Castle situation would show him to be like a loving person who's just upset and scared, and everyone would run and hug Boogie and be like, "Oh, Boogie, we'll protect you from the mean man." He ruined it for himself, though. He didn't seem to understand that he wouldn't come out of it looking good anyway. I think Boogie in his head thought his whole engagement, would I meet up with Frank Castle? No. I wouldn't meet anyone called the Spud Buds. Yes. Oh yeah. Did I call us the Spud Buds at one point, or were the bro? I know we were the Bro Tatoes at one point. We do change it a lot. I wouldn't really meet up with any like YouTuber. No, I have no interest in that. I'm not really like. I certainly would not consider myself a YouTuber. I am some guy who occasionally makes videos when he's bored and talks about something I find interesting, and that's pretty much me. It's why, because like I said, I could have sat on my video today. I could have sat on that for a few days before releasing it, because right now it's easily my most viewed video in like the time frame of it being released. But I'm making no money off it because it's not monetized, and I could have just waited like a couple of weeks, a couple of days for the monetization to be approved on it, because I always have to appeal mine, and I could have waited there and made more money off it, but I'm like, I'll just might as well. I said I was going to release it today, might as well just release it today. There's no point fannying around, you know. The thing while I was out there, well, I'm glad to hear that, Arif. I'm very glad, and welcome to stream. I'm not going to box Boogie. I would win. Like there is nothing. There's there's nothing I could really say other than I would win. You know. And yeah, don't get obsessed with YouTube. Don't get obsessed with internet friends, because I feel bad a lot of time because I do get people who never go to a convention where Boogie's at. No, God no. That would require me traveling to America. I was like, in my head, I was like, if Boogie came to like Ireland, would I like go to a convention if he was there? And I was like, no, it's nothing really interesting. Stop posting about Baller. I'm so confused. Why? What's the hand sanitizer? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I kind of feel bad for it because I do get people like messaging me and being like, oh, do you want to do collabs? Your videos remind me a lot of Medicare's older videos. I doubt it. I am not quick-witted like Medicare. I'm not funny like Medicare. I'm not a good debater like Medicare or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's a meme. I've told you guys. Call me Tonka Saw, because I ain't internet people. I ain't YouTube people. I don't know these shits. No, I don't know. I've turned people down for collabs already. There are people who are like messaging me wanting to like do collabs together and hang out together and stuff like that, and like talk on Discord and stuff. And there's some people who will like talk back and forth with me on DMs and all, which is fine. I don't mind that or anything. But it's just like, yeah, Donga of the Donga tribe with the, what is it, Iron Buffaloes? The Iron Buffaloes. we're the Iron Buffalo tribe here, the Iron Potatoes. You know, I feel bad, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't mind chatting with people and all, but I'm not like trying to set up like connections and stuff like that and be best buddies with everyone. I'm kind of Jim like that. I'm kind of Medicare-ish like that, where this is very much a side gig for me. And like I do it for fun, and then when I log off, I don't think about it. You know, I'm saying my lane. Yeah, pretty much. I am some guy. I am just some guy. You know, like the boogie thing wasn't even my main focus when I started. Like I said, he's done so many interesting things recently. You know, I have a fucking massive script for like a big movie review I wanted to do, and I just keep going, Jocko, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know I don't have cancer? Yeah. See, that's the thing. This is the thing. Like, it's why the boogie thing bothers so many people, because like, a lot of people online, and by the way, I don't have cancer, like, I think that's pretty obvious, but a lot of people online, like, Technoblade had cancer, no one knew about it, you know? AIDS, well, I definitely have AIDS, like, fuck's sake, come on. Like, Technoblade, no one knew Technoblade had cancer. No one knew Technoblade had cancer, he just kept working, and his was a very serious cancer, and he didn't want to worry anyone. It's like Chiwetel Ejiofor as well, wasn't it, the original Black Panther? He had cancer too. He didn't want anyone to know. He just worked away and did his thing. It's just kind of weird when it's like Boogie is like rushing the day he gets told about it to run out and be like, "Hey guys, just so everyone knows, guys, I have cancer." And it's like a cancer that's like the most non-cancer cancer that's ever cancered, and you're just like, okay. For a guy who says you keep so many things close to your chest, and you don't talk about a lot of things, you like instantly talk about it. Especially like you kept going like, I was considering if I should even tell you guys or not. Well, you obviously just considered it for an hour, because you tweeted about it at like, I think noon his time, 11 o'clock his time, something like that. Like early, you know. It's not like he sat there for 2 days thinking about it. He said the same day he got this diagnosis. A couple hours later, it's just like, okay, you clearly didn't think that long and hard about it, for fuck's sake. Oh, Christ. I am some random country lad from Ireland. That is it. That's all I ever will be. Doesn't Jim also have a rare cancer? Jim has like a rare cancer, but it's like actually like a bad cancer that no one really knows like anything for. No one really knows much about, so that's why it's hard to fight. If you decide to come to the States to fight Boogie, I can offer some housing. There you go. If the boxing match ever happens, we'll get it sorted. We'll have a party at Lisa's house, and hopefully our kid will mind. Oh, God. That's the thing. It's just like, I was seriously debating telling my audience. It's like, were you? Because you did come out very quick with it. It's little things like that. It's little things like that where he's like overblowing it a lot, you know, and making it sound really big, but at the same time, you know, but it's not actually that big a deal, guys. Don't worry about it. It's actually not that big a deal. And it's just like, then why are you talking about it? You know, because like I said, people know I was sick early in the year. I haven't actually gone into it. I haven't like detailed all the things, and when I'm sick recently, I'm just like, "Hi guys, I'm not feeling 100% here. I'll do a stream." You know, I don't feel the need to be like, "Hey guys, this is exactly what's wrong with me, and it's lasted for this long, and this is going to happen next." Blah, blah, blah. Why would I tell them something like that? He's hyping up like an MCU movie. This is Avengers 7 coming up here. You know. Yeah. Outstanding. Yes. Is he still streaming? Oh my Christ, he's still streaming. I'm gonna have to watch this whole thing. At least, you know what, the thing is, credit to him, at least he's playing video games. At least he's back to playing video games. I'm sure his audience are more than happy with it. To be fair, his viewer count has dropped by about 30 since I first started watching it, so yeah, maybe they're not overly happy with it. Instead of every blood cell, I'll get right on. I will book an appointment on Monday, because we're closed on Sundays. But I'll book an appointment on Monday, and I'll get a blood test, and I'll let you guys know everything about me. You can spare yourself from watching mid content. You can spare myself from watching mid content. Nah, it's fine. Honestly, you know what's so weird? When you said finger sniff, I was genuinely scratching my nose. I was genuinely scratching my nose when you said finger sniff, and I was like, oh my God, he's here. He's watching me through my fucking blinds. Currently shooting Fry Guy, I'm so happy to know that. Thank you so much for sharing. Everyone turn emojis in chat for Fry Guy taking his shit during my stream. Thank you so much. Yes, it was on stream where he had his biggest meltdown. That's why I watch his streams, because he does say interesting stuff. It's like his Whatnot streams, like generally, like 90% of them are absolutely incredibly fucking boring. Like 90% of his like Whatnot, like auction streams, which by the way, guys, for a guy who's like desperate for money, he hasn't done one in about a month now, and he makes $1,000, like in the last 3 at least, $1,000 like per hour basically, and he hasn't done one in a full month now. Do you have any fighting experience? I've been in lots of fights. It's like not really trained. Like I did some like martial arts, but I'm not like I think I don't have like a sparring record or something like that. I just trained in some martial arts for fun. I don't have like an actual fight record or anything like that. I've been in fights that's got like a fucking around kind of fight way, or like someone's angry at me in a pub kind of fight way. Hello, Click Kate. Thank you, Click Kate. I'm glad that your Click reviews will hopefully go to me. Maybe, I don't know. Thumbs up the videos. Thumbs up the video. Smash that like button. You never stalk me. That's a really nice shirt you're wearing, by the way. Haha, I'm not wearing a shirt. Fuck you, Dupree. I'm wearing a dressing gown. I'm wearing my house coat. I'm wearing my house coat because this is why. Because everyone keeps coming to me and he's like, you're a real coward, not showing your face. Yeah, you're a real coward, not showing your face. It's like, bro, it means I can sit here in my fucking boxers and a dressing gown. Suck a dick. I'm having a great time. Irish New Year, girl. Well, fuck. X6. Now it's going to be easier to dox me, because you're going to have to look for a sexy Irish girl, and it's going to find me. And there aren't too many of them around, apart from my girlfriend, obviously, in case she just doesn't do this. She's obviously a sexy Irish girl. Please don't hit me again. He's an actual potato underground. That's the thing. I am in a field somewhere. You fuckers will never find me. I'm there with a million of my brethren underground. Oh, this is weird. This is weird. The Irish Andrew Tate. People have compared my voice to Andrew Tate's before, and I'm like, bro. I sound nothing like Andrew Tate. I genuinely sound nothing like Andrew Tate. Because he has a weird ass Englishy South African accent. I sound nothing like Andrew Tate. We'll watch the dating guide for fat men. Christmas t-shirt, guys. Christmas t-shirt is dropped. He has Sammy on it. He didn't add Leo to it. That's kind of mean. That's really kind of mean. He was talking. That's like, I watched his stream earlier on. Honest to fuck, it was so funny. I turned on the stream earlier on, and the first thing I heard from him was like, "Are we about to lose this hype train, guys? Guys, we're about to lose this hype train. If someone donates, the hype train can keep going. Guys, are we seriously going to let this hype train stop? If one person donates, we'll reach the next level of this hype train." And I was like, oh my fucking god. And then he burped, because burping is like his main thing nowadays. Number one, have a lot if money to spend on girls. Okay, that's the thing. Number one, have a lot of money to spend on girls. Yes, he actually also mentioned this in his live stream, where he weirdly said he has. Is the Marvel Snap the mobile game? I think it's all on browser as well. I think he described it. He described one of his main features of girls, of why girls like him, is he has a lot of confidence. This is from a guy who says he is like super socially anxious, and super nervous, and has no self-confidence or anything like that. But he describes girls love him because he has such a large amount of self-confidence. And it's like, bro, you can't even be consistent. This is the thing I always said about Boogie, is he has the Giga Chad mentality where he wants to be like, I'm such a fucking Chad, guys. You don't understand what a Chad I am, guys. I have sex all the time. And it's just like, but at the same time, then he's like, wants to be the weak victim. When he wants to be the weak victim, he will routinely go like, oh guys, well actually, I'm just so weak and scared. I'm so socially anxious, I'm so scared, I'm so upset all the time. It's like, bro, just pick one. I'm sure about the 20 Civil War. Is there a lot of dialogue or active people out in Ireland? North Dakota? No, not really. There's calls for referendum, like, often enough, but it's not like a huge thing, honestly. It's certainly not like people on the street kind of talking about that. I honestly think most people don't care. I honestly think most people don't care. But obviously it's like America, the people who hear about the most. But honestly, I don't know anyone who actually really gives any sort of a shit about it. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I don't really think most people care. You know.
Oh, it's almost Christmas time, and that means
buy yourself a ho-ho.
It's time to do your holiday shopping. You gotta look at family. Yourself or somebody you love. You pick up this Christmas shirt, tree, Sammy, and all the mountains.
You've got Leo in there.
Is this shirt your Christmas gift for me? So really what we do. Merchland.net/boogie.
Custom branding by Boogie. Did Boogie make this? I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say I don't think Boogie made this. Maybe he did, but I don't think so. I just don't think so. So that might be a bit of a lie.
One of the good things to do in the world is offer dating advice. You would think.
Oh, well, you're talking too slow. I find it weird. I don't think I could ever have a conversation with Boogie because I'm like, Boogie, why the fuck are you talking so slowly? I watch all of his videos at 2 times speed. This is always really weird for me.
That's not a good category for someone that looks and acts like me, but you'd be wrong. Most of the guys out there are by normal-looking people for normal-looking people.
What? Most of the dating guides are from normal-looking people.
Most of
I don't know, guys. Maybe Irish women are just horrendous. Obviously, except my girlfriend. But like, is that like what you would describe as like a normal-looking person, like a 5 out of 10? I know a little bit. No, God no. God no. Is that like a 5 out of 10? Is she like a 5 out of 10? Is he like a 5 out of 10? I don't know why Jordan Peterson's here. Like, even Jordan Peterson is a 5 out of 10. She ain't a 5 out of 10. Like, what? Just, like, it's like, oh, most dating advice is from, like, normal people. It's like, really? Like, it seems to be pretty like, attractive people, you know, in general.
the guys out there are by normal-looking people for normal-looking people.
Like, he's a good enough-looking guy.
How are we getting down there?
He's got old. She's, the woman from above, she's still pretty good-looking.
So if you're a weird fatty McFatty,
There's a hot-looking Asian girl. She looks pretty outstanding.
Do not act so surprised.
He's probably he's kind of averagey looking. He's kind of no hate on Purge, but he's kind of averagey looking. He's kind of an averagey looking guy. He's all right. He's an all right looking guy.
man child like me.
He's a good looking guy. She's a stick. I've seen too many videos of Eugene Goody recently, and I feel sad watching her. I just feel sad watching her. It just looks like I don't like anyone who looks like their bones will break and they fall over and try and stop themselves. I think it's their arm right. It's not their arm. I feel bad. He's just somewhere in the middle letters. Well, Marco, you are wrong. He is the most Sigma of the Sigma males. He is a pure gorilla mindset of a man. Have you not heard about how much pussy that man has slayed? He is banned from cat shelters because of how much pussy he eats.
You gotta get specific advice. Oh, but Boogie, you're divorced. What do you know about relationships? Well, I know enough to get a woman to marry me, and I know how to fuck it up, so I can teach you how not to. I can also say without doubt.
I hate that. It's a really bad attitude. It's a really bad attitude. My girlfriend is at least a 4. Well, thank you very much. I'll pass it on to her, and I'll tell her to hit you and not me. So I think it's still a win for me in the end. I hate that attitude Boogie always has. It's like him being fat. He always goes like, well, guys, I'm fat. So you should listen to me on how to not be fat because I know all the mistakes to make and I've tried everything. And it's just like no. It's like a guy who's never been able to climb Mount Everest. Would you ask him, how do you climb Mount Everest? He's just like, nah, I keep falling over. I'm like, I always get a couple steps up and then I trip and fall back down the hill again. Like, so nah, I've never been able to do it, but 100% I'll tell you how to do it. It's like, no, you don't know how to fucking do it. He always does this shit. It's like, bro, if you've had like fucking one actually confirmed relationship, you know? I don't even know, because it's like his... It's when I pointed out about the Danny thing, about his ex-girlfriend who died of cancer, it's just so weird, because a lot of people doubt that him and Danny were actually ever together, because his like videos titles like my friend has breast cancer. It's like, why would you say your ex-girlfriend has breast cancer? It just seems a bit weird. But you know, I can't understand. Like, he's just trying to compare it to like a friend instead of a girlfriend. I don't know. Are you guys talking about waifus? You guys talking about waifus? I like my chat. We've got a very diverse chat because we've got unlimited gamer works there who is just like a full-blown pansexual with his choices. You know, we've got literally any form of breathing human. We got a girl, we got a kind of girl boy, and we've got like a boy boy. So like, there we go. We've got the full spectrum there of right ability. So unlimited play works. He is my LGBT representative here in chat. You have no.
It's not just money. Part one. Money helps. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. Money helps. People like money. I like money. Do you like money? Women like money. Most humans like money.
There you go, Santa. See, there you go. I'm representative. For some reason, Boogie tried to complain that I hate the LGBT. At the same time, he complained that I wasn't QAnon conspiracy theories. So, haha, Boogie, eat that, dickhead.
Most attractive quality in a relationship. If you're not capable of
what is he talking about?
Not capable of being stable, then you probably need to work on that before you try to date it.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't see how this works, where it's just like, oh, it's about money, but also it's about like how you handle money and keep it to yourself because it shows you're a really good partner. It's like, you're like the worst person because that advice is also not even just dating advice, it's also your finance advice now that I'm going to have to call the question. As your man who a month ago had made a video begging for dollars. Singular dollars you were begging for. So I'm not going to take financial advice on how to spend your money from you, bro. Like, out of everyone. I might ask for sugar nuggets fucking crypto advice before I ask you for advice. I just spent $100,000 on sugar babies. It's like, okay, bro. I'm not going to listen to you talk about getting girls. We're talking about how to spend your money anyway. Boogie's also. We got Boogie's also in here. I haven't noticed. I don't get what's wrong. Every time I answer my door, I'm locked and loaded. Am I the one? I don't know if that's an erection thing you just said, or if you're making a prank calls thing. So we're talking about waifus and fucking people, and you're talking about locked and loaded. And for some reason, the phrase locked and loaded always makes me sound think I'm just some big ass boner. Alright? Congratulations, brother. Your video today is trending. Is it? No. Is it actually? Are you lying to me, sir? I can't imagine that's actually the case. If it is trending, I'm going to make a point that I'm very upset that YouTube would not let me monetize it. If it is trending, I'm going to say I'm very upset at YouTube. To be fair, it is like performing like quite a bit better than my usual videos do, so maybe it is. That is unusual. Okay. If it is trending, someone had better. God, I'm dying here. It's trending in the Boogie Sphere? Well, probably, yeah, because Boogie Sphere is like me, Boogie, and like Duty streams. Occasionally, I don't think anyone else really talks about Boogie. If it is trending, there's some screenshot on it. That would be interesting for me, because I don't really trust the fuckers. You got 100 Irish QAnon watching? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All my QAnon brothers, all of you guys who were recently banned from Boogie's Twitter or something. You know, all 200 of you, even though at that point there weren't even 200 comments on his original fucking message, and 99% of them were all positive. You know, definitely, guys, 200 people were having a go at him. It's not like, not even 200 people care about it. Why does he keep doing this? Even on the stream, this stream, he gave dating advice. Even on that stream, he was giving dating advice to people. He does constantly, he does it so often. And it's like, bro, you're like the last person anyone should take dating advice from, because you had one woman who got with you when you were a glowing star, when it was a chance you could become a super successful millionaire. And she seemed the type of person who likes to have someone to fix, you know. So that's when you got like one of the only girls her. I'm your favorite streamer, no homo. Well, sir, change that to a full homo, and I will take that compliment, okay? And then every other girl since then is a girl you paid for, like, or like directly paid. So it's like, you know, what the fuck? I just don't get it. 100 viewers, hello, 100 viewers, hello, doing car shows. Hey friends, hello guys, love you all. You're my favorite streamer, full homo. There you go. See, that's how you send me compliment. It has to be full homo. All I'm gonna take is full homo. This just seems like projecting. It just really seems like projecting when you're talking about like, oh, women don't want you when you're, you know, like really desperate. Bro, you're paying women to go to Disneyland with you. That comes across as really fucking desperate to me. Also, hello, Ollie. If you send $1,000, can we be friends? If you send $1,000, I would consider it. The answer will still be no, but I will consider it. I will actually consider it. That's the thing. We're all parasocial here, guys. You know, I just love that Boogie uses parasocial as an insult. I love he uses parasocial as an insult. It's like, Boogie, your entire bit is telling people how much you fucking love them. Stop it. just stop it. You've directly told your fans, it's like, I would kill myself if you guys weren't here. And I said, Jesus fucking Christ, that is the most parasocial shit I've ever fucking heard. Stop it. You know? It's bad luck. It's bad luck. This is like me right now. I genuinely have 4 drinks. I've got Irish, Dragon Soup, Asahi, and I haven't opened it yet. And I probably should soon, because it's probably starting to warm up a wee bit, because holy fuck, we're an hour and a half into this shit already. I have Brewdog Lost in banana. It's apparently, one of my brothers got it, and he didn't like it, so he gave me a couple cans off it. Apparently it is a banana lager. So, guys, we're pausing the Boogie coverage for a fucking lager review. Oh god, oh god, I'm floating. There you go, guys. I'm just gonna let that settle for a second here. Imagine how many potatoes Boogie's eating. I don't even want to think about that. I'm literally shaking. Literally shaking right now, just thinking about that. He's probably cleared out so many McDonald's of their hash browns. Banana, yeah, die, banana. It's just, I haven't drank it yet. I'm kind of worried now. Because I had a bad experience. Because generally, I generally don't get hangovers or anything like that. I'm generally good enough with drinking, and I really rarely ever throw up. But I remember there was one night, it was me with an ex-girlfriend, and we're drinking at my old place, and she wanted to do shots because we're doing a card game, and we're doing like shots. So whoever loses the card game, you know, took a shot, and I had been drinking whiskey at that point, and I didn't want to do shots of whiskey, so we got Baileys out, and she had just like normal Baileys, and I had strawberry cream Baileys, and I was taking shots of strawberry cream Baileys, and it must have curdled with the whiskey in my stomach or something like that, because fuck me, I died. It was awful. It's like one of the last times I can think of like ever throwing up, and this is years ago, and it just like curdled in my stomach, and I was fucked. I was absolutely fucked. Just in case all you guys wanted to know that. I'm sure that's all what you want to know. I'm just really saying all this stuff to try and put off drinking this banana beer, because I'm not overly confident. That's something. That's weird. I can genuinely taste the banana. I can genuinely taste the banana in that. That's good. That's second round, boys. Nope. Nope.
Comfortable in your own life, and you enjoy being by yourself, being with your
Whiskey.
being alone. If you can be that person, trust me, women can tell, and they're going to love you. You gotta work on yourself. That's gonna be a common theme in this video. Work on yourself. Part 3, food matters. Hey, one of the reasons you're fat is because you're sad and you're depressed and you don't like yourself and you don't have a very high quality life. And holy shit, nobody.
Do you cover DSP as well? Not really. DSP for me is incredibly boring because it seems like anytime you tune into DSP, it's like a time warp. DSP rarely changes. I will watch occasional things on him when he does something new, like his whole like interview arc. I've watched a few things on that recently, but like it just seems every time I turn on a DSP stream, it is just the same thing every time, over and over again. Are you drinking out of a shoe? No. God. All I can taste is banana beer. All I can taste is banana beer. That's not good. That's bad. That's bad. You should get like banana beer in like tents for like Christmas markets and stuff like that. Those taste better than that. Like that was a rough one. I'm still gonna drink it, like, cause it's open, so might as well.
That's just how it is. If you need therapy, you need therapy. If you need medication, get the medication. If you need help, get the help you need. And there's gotta be something you're passionate about. I don't care how weird or nerdy it is. If you like video games, play video games. If you're a nerd who likes Dungeons and Dragons, go play in someone's mom's basement every Thursday and Friday night. You gotta have a life, and if you don't have a life, then a woman will not feel comfortable coming into somebody who doesn't have a life. Everybody needs to know that. They are taking care of themselves. You can take care of yourself. You've got some.
Didn't Boogie just gloat that he got a wife? But that was when he was like just sitting in his house constantly, you know? It's like he didn't really have much of a life himself, so it's just saying like, oh, you can't get a girl if you don't have a life. It's like, Boogie, you were 600 pounds sitting in your fucking house. Like, don't pretend. Don't pretend you had some like extremely interesting or fun life or anything like that you got inserted into. Like you were like just chilling in your house and you met her on MySpace, you know? Because you watched some of your YouTube videos. Because it's his like one relationship that people actually believe happened. It's like so incredibly specific, you know? It can never be replicated, you know, especially not nowadays. Well, it could be replicated, but probably not in like a good way, because like the whole parasocial thing of dating fans and stuff like that is generally kind of frowned upon and seen as incredibly weird nowadays. Like Boogie's relationship probably would have been like frowned on, and the people would shit all over it if it happened nowadays, because people would be like, oh my god, this guy is like getting with a fan, the power dynamics are all over the place, she's a lot younger than him as well, you know, they would come all over the place. Like asking Ray Charles how to paint the painting. Disgusting. It's disgusting. How dare you ever say that? Why is he giving dating advice? Because he thinks he is like an absolute giga chad. He thinks he's an absolute giga chad, and for some reason he just thinks he's amazing at I don't know, at dealing with women in general. Because he is the Reddit guy who thinks just being a nice guy is enough. He really is like, he has that Reddit mentality, and he still is claiming, you know, like, oh my god, guys, even now I'm still getting women, and I don't even have money. And it's like, Boogie, like, all the women you're with are like one time only. They appear once, and they don't look happy to be there. They don't look comfortable being there, especially when you're like awkwardly trying to sneakily get them in the videos and stuff like that. They're sugar babies. They're obviously still sugar babies. Like, stop it. Mr. Blue Shirt was right. He is delusional. Who the fuck is Mr. Blue Shirt? I honestly looked at this photograph and was like, was one of these guys in a blue shirt?
You've worked on your body, you've worked on your mind, you've worked on your life, and just like I told you, you're matching with more women than ever.
I wouldn't even call Mr. Girl a nice guy. Mr. Girl's a fucking psychopath. That's one thing I was keeping an eye on, was the whole Destiny and Orbiters drama, which I was tempted to make a video on, but it's kind of all over the place, and I don't really want to watch Mr. Girl's content to make a video on it. And Lav Luna has pretty much deleted everything for it. If anyone doesn't know, Destiny has what they're called the Orbiters, because he's a really big political guy, so a lot of people will join in, and they'll debate with him, they'll hang out with him, and they'll use him for clout, pretty much. And he gets people from all the different political beliefs in, and that's pretty much it. Mr. Girl's creepy weirdo. He's the cuties guy, if any of you guys remember. You know, the guy who's like watching cuties and being like, the girls are like sexualized, and you know, they're kind of hot. They're actually kind of hot. So he's a total fucking creep. There's also this girl called Lav Luna who's just fucking insane. She is genuinely mental. Like crazy. Absolutely fucking nuts. And I was tempted to make a video because she had a full meltdown and she accused Destiny of being Harvey Weinstein because he had slept with her, and she was trying to accuse him of like he sleeps with women and brings on his panels to humiliate them because he has a humiliation fetish. And it's just, she went mental, and then she accused Sam of sleeping with two girls who were underage, but then beautiful Boogie, I pretty much was like, no, I never said that. No, I never said that. no, it was legal, but we're off age. It's like, no, you claimed they were 17. You're like, no, I said they were like 17. They were actually 19. I was like, that's not like 17. So that caused a huge fucking drama, and I don't really like Sam. I don't, but like it's like when he was being fucked by this absolutely lunatic, and she was just trying to ruin his life. So I kind of felt bad from there, which made me feel bad for myself because I felt bad for Sam. So I can really score if he can't even see his dick jerk. He's been very direct in saying that there wasn't really much actual sex. They could only really do what is called hand and mouth stuff. So yeah, apparently there wasn't actually much sex. He apparently claimed he's been able to have sex for the first time since his weight loss surgery because he can finally actually lift stuff out of the way and kind of get in there to go at it. Imagine a guy trying to manipulate a woman. Who would do that? Who would do that? What kind of guy would manipulate people? What kind of guy would manipulate girls, especially young girls, especially like 19-year-old girls, who he claims have bipolar disorder, and he's paying them for attention, and then like insulting them, screaming at them, allegedly, based on what he said. But who knows? Who knows? Who could that possibly be, guys? As Green says, no one would actually do that, right? I bet she's jealous of his ass. Because she's got like no ass. And he's got like a number both. You know? This is whiskey. This is whiskey, my mentality. I bet she is a wee bit jealous of that because he's got like a dump truck going on there. And she's got nothing. She is like a fucking ironing board back there. I want to see what Boogie's fucking Google search history like. Is his Google search history just fat guys with girls? His titties are bigger than hers. Well, 100% his titties are bigger than hers. Like here, I'm not so sure. Here, I'm not so sure. Because yeah, he's got the beer belly going on, but he's not got much tittage, and she really doesn't have much tittage going on herself though. But I wonder, could he just type fat guys with like hot girls in bikinis, and then he just like put it into an AI art generator and then just copy pasted his face over all the guys. He really has a weird portrayal. The first guy with the huge gun, the black guy. Oh yeah, his tits were. His side boob, which was bigger than hers, but she actually had a decent like pair on herself. But like his were hefty, certainly. Flash has the woman to be hot though. Oh yeah, 100%. Like what Flash shows us what the my term is. All over the place. Too big is actually a bad thing. Here's my advice to all of you. If it's more than a handful, it's not necessary. What can you do? You don't have 4 hands. You can't then get 2 hands each. More than a handful, there's no point, guys. Okay. God, what was I saying? He has a weird opinion of women because he doesn't really. I don't think Boogie really likes women. It's almost flat. He's pretty cute. Can't even argue with you there. They're built for speed, not for comfort. Oh, sorry, Lisa. I gotta call someone. We're Irish. We start fights, so we drink. That's what we do. I don't think he likes women. I just don't, because he either's talking with his fan base about how like women marry you to take half of what you've got, because he doesn't seem to think women can come into a marriage and a relationship with their own money. He always makes it sound like women are coming into a relationship with him just to take from him, even though he claims that he's poor. So I don't know what he's thinking women are taking from him anymore. But now he's sitting going like, oh, women
won't go for you because you don't have your shit together. Women are going for the other guys. You know, guys who have their shit together. It's like, dude, you do know like more than like one type of woman exists. You realize that, right? You do realize that there are some women who will go for like the most pathetic guys in the world just because they either want to feel power over them or they like to try to pull the guy up. There are lots of different types. There's lots of different types of guys. There's lots of different types of girls as well. There, Boogie. Your dating advice of like women will only like you if you're like successful and have like a car and have your own house and are like play Dungeons and Dragons or whatever the fuck you're trying to claim is ridiculous.
Talking to a man who's working on their money, working on their career, working on their lives, working on themselves. Why would she want to be with somebody who's the opposite of that? She's definitely going to leave. And I can tell you, from experience, this is the biggest mistake I always make. I'm happy and I find that source of
Unlimited. Nice guys always get the hot chicks. Tips for Dora and Boogie lurking in chat. It's such a Reddit mentality he has. I like at least a B cop, a good ass, smart, funny, kind, and a nerd. The Cherry, you're needy. You're needy. That's a lot of descriptive words there. Just go with good ass. Yeah, okay, just go with good ass. There you go. Just go with good ass. There you go. That's out of all those descriptive words, sir. That's all you need. That's all you needed from that. You just need a good ass. They can be dumb as fuck. They can be boring as fuck. You just need a good ass, and the relationship will have a good rocky foundation because she's got a good ass rocky foundation herself.
There's another person I latch on.
What do I say?
Every time. Every time. If I have to get it right, part 6. Don't say. You'll finally got somebody.
Oh, this is genuinely the most boring thing I've ever fucking watched. Oh, this is seriously one of the most boring ass videos I've ever fucking watched. Boogie has made a lot of boring videos. This is dire. This is nothing. Andrew Tate's dating advice videos are better than this. Genuinely, Andrew Tate's dating videos are better advice than this. This is so fucking lame. This is so fucking lame, boys. Oh, Christ, I'm sweating here because this is so shit. I'm an ass man, that's why I like certain women with them. Well, biggest, you know what, if you're an ass man, I would hope you would like them with them. If you like the woman without an ass as an ass man, I think you're kind of weird, you know. You got big ass booty, get a bit of a dump truck going on there, you know, something that makes like every time she steps in her jeans it sounds like they're gonna split. Something like that, boys, alright? That's what you need. This is a boy chat here. Lisa and all the other girls, you can step out for a minute. We're just talking about asses, okay? Oh, actually, Lisa, I think you said you're bi. You can stay. You can talk about asses as well. There you go. 100%. It's just a nothing video. This doesn't even seem like there's not much to talk about here, apart from me repeatedly saying, Boogie, I don't think you actually understand women. Boogie, you're a guy who, like, pays women to be with you, so, like, your advice is literally fucking useless. You should have left it at your first fucking point, which was money. That's it. You got a Latina ass? There you go. There you go. I don't really know many Latinos, honestly, because Latinos aren't really a big thing over here in Ireland. We don't really. We've got a very white population. We've got a very white population. Like for us, foreigner or like you don't look like you belong here is like Polish, compared to like everyone else. I need a girl that loves to fart. Well, firstly, X6. I feel like I shouldn't have read that out because someone's gonna clip that. Someone's gonna clip that. But like, I need a girl that farts. Well, there's a lot of rooms for that. So if I read the guess on the way out, like basically what people now. Yeah, I think skin for Ireland. Like actually, I can. I don't work. Actually, I can swear the skin. Like I can stay out like sunscreen because like the second you see everyone all their sunscreen and all. I actually go out and I get suntan and people are like, oh my god, I'm so fucking jealous of you. And it's just like, I'm just Irish. I'm just a normal dude. I don't know where my swarthy skin comes from, but I kind of swarth up a wee bit. Like, I'm not super pale, I'm not ginger or anything. Oh my god, I don't fit that one Irish trend. I had this chat to send in a perfect girlfriend talk. It hasn't unlimited play, it works. We're talking about asses and you're talking about Astolfo, which Astolfo does not count as a girlfriend. Okay, that's all I'm going to say to you. Astolfo does not count as a girlfriend. Something both friends, a boy and girlfriend at the same time, but it's not quite just a girlfriend. I'm just talking about asses, right? Are people racist to you? That's fine. No. No, it's not like that. It's not real. It's only about what you say. Glad you were trying to I was reading all of them. No, Irish. Irish is fine. SNL Irish is good. I wish I had a better name. It's like, there's some sentences here which just have Irish 3 times, and I'm not so sure if people talk to me or like the entire people nowadays. Because the biggest, you say you're half Irish, I don't know if you're like my son or something like that. Ireland has a small Brazilian population, mainly at Hoppers on Friday. I'm so confused about that. Maybe I'm Brazilian. Maybe I'm part Brazilian. Maybe that's why I'm swearing these kids. Maybe I'm part Brazilian. See, we weren't going to have a thing with the dimensional merge. I was pulled in from a dimensional merge on this side. So that's the thing that I'm part from the other side of the dimensional merge. Sorry. Maybe she makes you mad all the time. Maybe she makes you mad all the time. One more time. Maybe she makes you mad. Why are you blaming her for your emotion? Like, he can't, it's not his fault he's mad, it's her fault for making him mad. That's not a good look there, Boogie. That's very deliberately blaming her for you being mad and aggressive or mean towards her. Like, that's not great. All the dumb Alright. I'm trying to think of the anti-culture being in Dublin. It's like a Brazilian population, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't say many right, but I could be wrong. I've never been drinking on Friday night, actually. That's the problem. That's the open business on life, isn't it? I seen Austin bars. I haven't really seen Austin bars. Step 1, sex her. Step dump. Sex her. Step dump her because she will be your caretaker. Oh, okay. I gotta get the gist of that. I don't know if that was my brain or what. I had like a mental freeze. How do you find that picture? Fat guy thinking. Sad fat guy. Sad fat guy. Is he photoshopped in? Maybe, I don't know. Because that's a bit of an unnatural looking belly. Step 2. Okay, sweet. I'm dying. My brain just melted there. That's a fat guy. Goddamn. What did he think it was? Did he think he was like a beanbag or something like that? Did he think it was like a sentient beanbag? Crack me up when Boogie said he's an overthinker. Oh god, yeah. Well, to be fair, he did think for at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before running to Twitter to announce to everyone that he had cancer. That wasn't really apparently that big a deal, but you know, I thought it was a fat woman. I don't see that. I do not see that at all as a woman, because it's got like short hair and all, but it's not like, you know, the short, like, you know, side cuts, you know, that's like popular nowadays as a woman. Step 3, call her on a meltdown stream. No, the chair. Step 3 is make a. Step 3 is to do a live stream where she has to text you and be like, can you please stop fucking talking about our relationship, and then you ignore it. Then you get divorced, and then step 4 is phone her 2 years later. Could identify as a woman. That's the thing, Marathon Guy. We are not sure. I'm being bigoted here, Mr. 1337. I haven't seen someone type out elite in numbers in a very long time.
And if you do not pay attention to those red flags, the worst thing that can happen to a fat guy will happen. You will be in an unhappy relationship, and trust me, nobody wants that. You need to know when to cut wrong.
Why the worst thing that could happen to a fat guy? You could be in an unhappy relationship. Why is he making it seem like it's like special and unique to fat people? You know, it's like most people don't want to be in an unhappy relationship, but he's just like, oh, for a fat guy, that's really bad. No, it's not. It's just normal.
Sure, if they're trying to cut run, you let them go. You don't chase. You let them go. If they're unhappy, you don't let them stay with you. And if you're unhappy,
didn't he like court Dez for like 6 months before they got together? Didn't he also like court Des for like 6 months before he got together? Like this whole don't be desperate thing, you know, it's kind of weird because he is like he's a very desperate man who directly courted Des because she was with another man and he was like courting her and waiting for her to break up with the guy. I googled sad fat guy on YouTube. Yeah, I googled sad fat guy on YouTube. And Google's the first page. I wonder if you search on Google. I'm going to search on Google. Sad fat man, and just see how far. This is for research purposes only. I'm going to search sad fat man on Google and see how many images we get through before we get to Boogie. I hope there's no porn in this. That guy's got Boogie's teeth, and that guy's got Boogie's blue shirt. Do you know what? I'm actually impressed. I thought that guy's not even bad. I thought that guy's not even bad. I thought we would have got the Boogie. That guy looks like a Mexican Boogie. Kind of looks like a Mexican Boogie, but like a handsome Mexican Boogie. I honestly thought we would have got the Boogie before this, so I'm actually kind of impressed. Boogie's probably gotten like flagged all the pictures with Google. We can remove this from this fucking search option. Okay. I was honestly kind of hoping we would find it on every movie and I'd be able to make a big but apparently Google just won't do it. Did he post her live stream? No, he posted her on YouTube. He put up a video. He put up a video and I think they were out on a date or something like that, or on holiday during the springs on his birthday, and then he told her to check his YouTube page and she looked and get a video proposing to her, which is kind of cringe, but I guess he's a YouTuber, so Mike Silcasa. Was Mike Silcasa there? I hope not, because I really like him. Red Letter Media. Red Letter Media, okay, that's like, I would face launch myself and I would become a quote-unquote YouTuber if Red Letter Media invited me on to like their show. I really enjoy Red Letter Media, and I would 100%, because I love watching bad movies. I love watching old B movies. I collect VHS and shit like that. So 100% I would go on like Red Letter Media or something like that. He didn't have the balls to do it in person. But to be fair, I think it's kind of even more awkward if you like show her the video. If you like, just be like, here, quickly look at this, and you hand her your phone with the video playing, and you just have to awkwardly stand there in silence for like 40 seconds while she's watching the video. I think that's actually, that takes balls, because that's just awkward as all fuck. Like that's more awkward than I would ever be if I was doing a proposal.
Oh my god, you have to be fucking near it now.
Why would you want another person that doesn't make you happy? Why would you want another person that doesn't want to be with you? I assure you, there's one that's just as interesting as
How the fuck does this video feel so long? How the actual fuck?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Beats his life. Beats his life. Beats his love. God damn it, Beats. Fuck's sake, I told you. How long is it, the video? It's still another minute and 40 seconds. Fuck. Well, 2 times speed, it's 50 seconds. So sensitive. Bro, I thought you had lots of confidence, you could chase girls, you didn't care, and you were like super Chad, you could get any girl you wanted. How are you being like, oh, you know, it's hard being when you're sensitive. Is he talking to himself? Yes! This whole video is like him convincing himself he's a giga Chad who doesn't need no woman. You know, leave butters out of this. He does, but he loves good quality person. Back in his early videos at least, you should have a weekly Holocaust podcast. Well, I can't do like a weekly podcast, kind of, sometimes. I really, I assume, generally I watch it. It'll be, like, this video, this stream in particular has been bizarre, because it has been so much just me just talking about nothing. Like, we've watched 8 minutes of a boogie video in 2 hours. Like, it's not been great. Fuck is Perry the Pig?
Said it here, he changed it recently, he stopped referring to himself as broken, and he started referring to himself as dying.
Chill game.
But I noticed that he stopped referring to himself as touch Shabbat around. That's the thing, like you learn from the Irish, it's the one thing we have.
Holy fucking.
That's the only other thing we have in our people, like, bombs and Guinness and whiskey, so we might as well teach something like that. Maybe last one is this one. Why do I do anything? He started referring to himself as broken, and he ended up like referring to himself as dying, which I'm assuming is something. So like, I said in the video, my worry was he was immediately going to jump into it. He was immediately going to jump into using it as a shield, using it as a big defense, referring to it constantly. And he already seems to be going into that pretty hard. I wonder if there's been any more like, loving it. Okay. Oh my. Did he mention me in his fucking live stream? Did he mention me in his fucking live stream? I was about to say, let's go back through Boogie's, let's go back through like Boogie's recent videos and see what's happening. And I searched up Boogie 298, most recent videos, and it's thoughts on the Irish. Should we watch it? Should we watch this together, guys? It's 40 seconds long. Let's level her up. See what well, it's on the Irish. I really like the soap Irish Spring. That's cool. You guys ever had that? I don't like their YouTubers though. I've never heard of Irish soap. I've never heard of Irish soap. Whiskey. Violence. I don't know anything. Soap. That's good. I like take it all back, he's a good boy. I take it all back, he's a good boy, alright? There you go. Boogie Madams are always up there. Yeah, sometimes. We stole them from Peru, though. What are your thoughts on the Irish and the Corn? Here we go, new card. I feel like this fucker AVR. I feel like you fucking trolled me. Like you knew I'd see that. Cause that was the I like his awkward pause. Cause he probably was sitting there considering, is this like a Is this a troll message to get me to talk about this dickhead? That was fun. That was the timing of that. Like, I'm actually crying. I got tears in my eyes, guys. It's just, man, finally reached an accord. Guys, the series is cancelled. No more monthly retrospectives. You make sure to say that Snap is sponsored. I don't think I'm I haven't watched the actual stream yet. I don't know if it was. He never mentioned it when I was watching it, but I only watched it briefly. You have laugh that cures cancer. Fuck. There you go, Boogie. There you go, Boogie. You can thank me later. You said you like potatoes. I cured your cancer. There we go.
Hey, you again. Come on up.
Oh, god damn it, son. There we go. How tall am I? I'm 5'10". I am a short king. There we fucking go. Oh, I'm glad I cured his cancer. God, he would not like that if he saw that clip. It's all a joke, Big. I know, Big, actually, you said people can joke about it. You said people can joke about it, so you can't be fucking upset about that one. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Christ. This is one reason this Boogie 2988 hater, he subscribed to me because he's commented on my things before. Thank you for the subscription and all. Stop fucking posting so much. Like, Jesus Christ. When he starts, you want to see, like, other people react to the Boogie, you know. 5'10", wow, such giants exist. Yes. You should see me in my high heels. I can finally get 6 foot. I'm trying to see other people, like, reacting to the Boogie thing. You get, like, fucking, this guy, like, the Boogie Hitter 2988 guy, he has posted hundreds of videos, and they're all, like, 2-second clips, you know? And it's like, I don't like it, because, like, one of them is, like, I'm trying to find it, because I think one of them is, like, him saying, here, admits that he's a woman abuser. The Boogie is abusive to women. And that's it. And it's just like, I don't take my own I agree with that. I just think that's cringe. Because you're acting like the type of troll Boogie pretends his trolls are. You know? You're the type of person Boogie will probably point at and be like, this is how crazy my fucking trolls are. You know? I feel like Boogie's teeth glow in the dark. 100% 100%. It's not even that funny. It's not. That's the thing. It's not. It's like the dude just spams out these videos, and it is just like, you know, he puts something in the middle of a sentence for 2 seconds. The troll is secretly Boogie. This guy actually doxed himself. So this guy is not actually Boogie. Gotta pick up my college book party. But I gotta enjoy self-drive safe while I'm working. Ours is the king of Boogie content, all others pretenders to the name. That is not true. I should Duty probably gets bigger hits than I do. But I mean, I've been going through it and I've been watching a couple of people talk about it recently, just to see what the general. Because like obviously I was Potato Man sponsored by Irish Spring and Tato Crisps. Guys. How was the holiday, by the way, mate? Fantastic. Really good, really chill. Just kind of dandered around a lot. That's pretty much it. Drank an unreasonable amount. But it was very fun. So it was a good few days. DSP trolls usually great with the dick stroking film vlogs. I'm so glad I read that out. His genuine hairs and a master editing videos. I will have to check him out because I don't know. There are some troll channels I just think are a bit too much, and I used to watch some. I don't even remember who it was, but it was someone who used to like edit big film content, and they would just occasionally they would just keep like splicing in audio clips and random like videos of DSP doing stuff and all in the middle. I was like, no, I want to know what's happening. I want to know what's actually happening. Very concerned how much he stole from his viewers. Oh, this guy talks about Boogie as well. Do not give Boogie any money, Sunrise. Okay, so he talks about Boogie as well. Very nice. But it's just like, it's why I make my videos the way I do, where I try and make them like summaries of things and try and go through the points and because I like people to know what's happening. But there's some DSP things where they're just all over the place, and I'm like, oh, what? I have no idea what's happening because you've cut away to like 16 side jokes, or like people who do like Wings of Redemption content, and their entire bit is they just spam like Wings of Redemption, like memes or his famous lines or famous quotes randomly in the middle of other clips, and you're just like, okay, I know. He said, look here, look, I've heard him say that before 6 times in this video already. So what the fuck are you doing here? You know? But yeah, this guy just uploads so much because I was looking through it when I was going to do my video because I wanted to see what the general reaction was, and I'm just look at the scroll of this guy's content. You know? I think that's ready to go for 69 minutes. Is that okay? That's just that on repeat. So I watched coverage of Boogie just to see what the crack is. This guy is unlikable, to say the very least.
Another test, the microphone.
Not you, not this.
Another non-vegan has contracted cancer. I'll be watching this for the first time, actually.
Another non-vegan has contracted cancer. He is just fucking unbearable. He is like the vegan meme of being like a smug, condescending, cunty vegan. And he sits there fucking deep-throating a banana. He just deep-throats a banana the entire fucking video. He's just unbearable. He is just incredibly fucking irritating. He is just incredibly fucking irritating. Where he pretty much just says he wouldn't have got cancer if he ate bananas. And it's just like, bro, just fuck off. Is that a banana sense? Yeah, he just deep throats that banana for like the entire fucking video.
Oh.
It doesn't even look like he's washed his fucking jacket.
Turns out I got a rare blood cancer called polycythemia.
Don't forget.
This is why, like, people would be like, your content would be so much better if you had a face cam. It's like, oh yeah, so I can add great content like this guy sitting there just fucking eating banana, not really reacting in any way. How did that guy dox himself? Do you mean the Boogie hater? Oh Christ. I wish I'd archived it. I wish I'd archived it because it was pretty funny. But the Boogie exposing Boogie 298 channel that recently got taken down hated him because he made a channel called like Exposing Boogie 1488 or something like that, and pretty much just like he apparently used up some of like the guy's videos. It created a bit of a spat between the two of them, and Exposing Boogie 298 kept calling him out and calling him the stalker for constantly like DMing him and stuff like that. So the guy like doxed himself to prove he wasn't, because he's like he seems like heavily autistic. So he like doxed himself to prove he wasn't Boogie and to make like an apology video to people. 1 sec, I think it's still up here somewhere. Because someone else covered it, some other weirdo. If I'm being polite, this weirdo.
Okay, come back when you need something, I guess. Let's get to it.
We are exposed. Tyler. This is the first time I've ever seen it. He's ugly. He's terrorist. Weird skin.
I haven't seen this video in a lot. Did he fucking just say he's a terrorist? He's got dark skin. What the fuck? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. He's a straight, this guy's, calls himself the Troll King 2988. Him and Exposing Boogie 2988 were like friends or something like that, and then he joined in the spat, and the Tyler guy uploaded like an apology video for like stealing Exposing Boogie 2988's content, and like face doxed himself, and also I think in his about section he had his like full name and like where he lived, like not his specific address, something like that, and that's how he doxed him. It's just fucking
bizarre. The whole drama was weird, because every time you opened, you know, you looked at, because I used to subscribe to Exposing Boogie 298, mainly for his community posts, because they were generally just like crazy stuff, if I'm being entirely honest, but so much of it was about the other guy, the Taylor guy who doxed himself, calling him a stalker, and them all having fucking fights, and it was just like so interesting to watch them in the comment section having a massive argument with each other. Like, who eats an ackee bowl for dinner? Not me. Not me. I don't even know what that is. I'm going vegan as soon as Domino's stop being 50% off me. It's never going to stop being 50% off. God's sake, unlimited game.
I have no idea.
Fuck this bitch then. That's how I'm treated.
You could have cleaned your fucking toilet before you did this. You know, you could have cleaned your fucking toilet. You could have cleaned your fucking toilet before you did your skit. Like, Jesus Christ. What'd he say? Is that a dildo? Where was the dildo? I didn't see a dildo. Not there, I'm assuming. Where's the dildo? I'm curious. Where's the dildo? On the toilet? No, it's not a dildo. It's like a fucking lotion bottle. It's probably so he can jack off when he's on the toilet. Lisa, come on. Thinking that was a dildo. It's obviously just his wank material. It's just... Oh god, we're back to it. So yeah, that's that guy. Yeah, the whole... I was gonna... at one point I was considering doing a video on the whole Hater Nation thing around Boogie, but I decided against it because I honestly couldn't be fucked, and I was like, I don't know what this going on. I just want to see his paws.
Thoughts on the Irish? I really like their soap, Irish Spring. That's good. Have you guys ever had that?
That's beautiful.
I like potatoes. They taste good. I think they grow those in Ireland.
That's so funny. This is fucking outstanding.
What are your thoughts on the Irish? I think is more important. Here we go, new card.
That's outstanding. I love that. I just love his paws. That's great. That'll get thumbs up from me. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with my friend. Oh god, we've still got fucking 40 seconds of this video left. Let's power through, boys. I do. I say, ooh, woo, notice me senpai, and he does, and I'm so happy.
That's been neat. I hope you think heavily about it. So if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, drop a like, comment, but also get off your ass. Get play some games, get some therapy, do whatever it takes to become that awesome, interesting fatty that everyone in the bar wants me to talk to.
Okay, Boogie, maybe just take your own fucking advice. You know, maybe just take your own. No, maybe just take your own fucking advice there, Boogie. Being like, get off your ass and go work. And it's just like, oh yeah, maybe you should. Maybe you should. You know, because we've got a bunch of low effort fucking videos here. You know, we've got, you know, well, a couple of them. We've got more than last month. I'll say that over the 8 month the pre-rolls on it. But there's been no live streams on YouTube. There's been 2 live streams on Twitch so far, which really isn't like any form of increase, especially with this whole begging thing about how he's finally back to work. You know, he's taken my advice. He's not taken my... Well, I guess he actually has. Sorry. Yeah, I guess he has actually taken my advice, because they are actually over. The OnlyFans one wasn't, which I find weird. But the view counts are bad. You know? The view counts are genuinely not very good at all for these like 14K. I still love that he put himself twice on that thumbnail accidentally. If you look at it, you can see him like there and there. Like, the view counts just aren't good. Like, I honestly think there are some of my videos that might have more than like that. It's not great. It's just not great. It really is not great. Back, what do you miss? Deacon, very little. It feels like with my streams, people should never ask what they missed. Because Dran Irishman, Cherry, you didn't even spell my name right. Anime confirmed. Everyone knows I like my anime. Everyone knows I like my anime. I need to actually get back to watching anime. I might take a break from Boogie for the next couple of days because after the cancer thing. Just chill. I just watch some anime. Just chill and watch some anime. What else is going to do? Sad Fat Man. You missed this, Deacon. We looked at pictures of sad fat men for a while. We looked at some sad fat guys for a while. the highlight of the stream. We watched Boogie very delicately try and like manage the question of what does he think of the Irish. You should review anime. I was tempted to, but I don't know. I don't know if it would go right well with my current content. I don't know. I was tempted to make another channel, but then like I'm such a small YouTuber anyway that is like. I'm a YouTuber, guys. I've got such a small channel, like, getting back up to like 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize it, especially would be a pain in the arse. Like, I don't know. I might do it. I might not. I have no idea. I'm not really sure about anything.
Exactly. She's just a exactly.
Oh my Christ! He's still talking to a child.
She's a surly teen.
Don't talk about surly teens.
He spread his fingers and arms out in a not quite sure. Come over to my house for the day?
I don't know what age his character is, because your character grows up throughout the story. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't been watching this, so I have no idea what age his character is to be dealing with this child. Oh God. Boys?
It's casual in a scripted way. He definitely wanted to.